schooling that children are forced to endure in which the subject matter is imposed by others and the learning is motivated by intrinsic rewards and punishments rather than the student's own interests turns learning from a joyful activity into a chore to be avoided at all costs. Coercive schooling, which tragically is the norm in our society, suppresses curiosity and overrides children's natural ways of learning. It promotes anxiety, depression, and feelings of helplessness that all too often reach pathological levels. Peter O'Garry. Homeschooling is more beneficial for students' intellectual and artistic development than public school systems like LAUSD. Being homeschooled turns learning into remembering and remembering into skills by having a flexible rubric and class selection, immediate access to teachers, giving the students more opportunities, and by harnessing creativity through assigned work. Flexible class schedules and a variety of choices give students the opportunity to pick classes that interest them. By choosing interesting classes, students will be able to grasp more of an understanding on that subject and overall do better in the class. Anne Murphy Paul, author of article How the Power of Interest Drives Learning, says, interest is at once a cognitive state and an affective state, what Sylvia calls a knowledge emotion. The feeling that characterize interests are overwhelmingly positive, a sense of being energized and invigorated, captivated, and enthralled. Interest effectively turbocharges our thinking. When we are interested in what we are learning, we pay closer attention, we process more information efficiently, and we employ more effective learning strategies such as being engaged in critical thinking, making connections between old and new knowledge, and attending to deep structure instead of surface features. When we're interested in a task, we work harder and persist longer, bringing more of our self-regulatory skills into play. Having the ability to alter subject rubrics and opting out of some classes allows students to discover what their interests are and will make their work better and more enjoyable. Having questions during homework assignments can be very frustrating, especially when a teacher online takes longer to get an answer than seeing them the next day. But if your teachers are your parents, questions can be answered immediately. The homeschool community is small but tight-knit, meaning everyone is willing to use their skills to help your child succeed at any place and at any time. In an article, 9 Things Parents Who Homeschool Want to Know by Jennifer Kelly Geed says, fortunately, parents who teach at home have almost unlimited resources, including internet, libraries, clubs, and professionals who mentor. Carrie Gadden is part of a co-op where expertise is shared. One dad used to work for NASA, so he teaches science. We also have a freelance writer who teaches writing. I am French, so I teach the language. In addition to having your parents helping you, I had a teacher, Miss Junkerman, who was always available to help whenever we didn't have class. She let me come over into her house and would tutor me with physics and push me to do my best. Having a community of people with specialized skills gives the kids a unique opportunity to learn. Often in public schools, assignments are limited beyond basic instructions. Teachers want their assignment a certain way and don't accept anything else. This lack of being able to utilize one's ideas and incorporate them into an assignment dwindles and could possibly demolish their creativity as an adult. 14-year-old student and writer of How Schools Are Killing Creativity, Line Bailey says, strongly strongly feel that our methodologies in schooling are demolishing creativity. Students have lost their capacity of creation simply because our teaching methods don't stimulate innovation and creativity. This is an important attribute that needs to be nourished and given room to develop and grow into something new. Using creativity through assigned and guided work will help push kids to use their creativity in amazing ways. Creativity is what makes the ordinary extraordinary. Homeschooling a child helps their curiosity, artistry, and intellectual growth than just a regular old public school. By having a flexible schedule, a wide range of class choices, being able to have immediate help with homework or lab, and being able to incorporate creative ideas into assignments makes homeschooling a better choice for students' education. Although homeschooling has a lot of skepticism, it should definitely not be cast aside, but embraced and explored because it is a wonderful form of education. Thank you.